opening line. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5. And looking at the Nets, the post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward spot. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Harden against Hunter. The pass to Irving. Over Young. Irving's shot is good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
To the inside. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Griffin a screen on Hunter. Here's Harden going inside. Young with no one around. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 3-point game. Pass to KD. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Irving surveying the floor. 4 on the clock. Here's Griffin. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Atlanta with the ball. This, of course, their first look at the Nets.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
I think each team obviously will be looking to dictate the tempo and set the tone early.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Capella sets a screen for Young. A 3 from Bogdanovich.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud. I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Connects from 3-point range.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 6. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Irving for 3. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. 3-point lead. Irving against Young. And there's the drive. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Clint Capella on top.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among boys.
Nets trail by 5. Outside Irving. There's the triple. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Collins against Durant. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebound, Brooklyn. Outside Irving. Pass to Harden. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Harden's got his second bucket tonight.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Irving against Young. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Harden finds KD. To the middle. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
That Kevin Durant with a nice feel right there. Just lead the guy to the open spot. That is beautifully done.
Young taking his time here. It's tipped. Collins passes to Hunter. Off target from three-point range. Nets trail by 3. Fires for 3, and Durant gets it to go. The assist from Harden.
You allow Kevin Durant space from 3, he will make you pay.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Back to Capella. Young against Irving. Clock at 6. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break from downtown. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Hawks trail by 3. Now Bogdanovich. Collins, a screen on Irving. And Young kicks to Capella. It's Young on the wing, defended by Durant. Just 3 to shoot. Looking to end the run. And scoring with the play inside is Young. Young's got 10 points in the game.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. Outside, KD. Timeout called, the Nets. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league. And let's take a look now at Blake Griffin's numbers, how he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Harden finds Irving. Durant inside, working on Collins. Out to Harris. Nets passing it around. Irving can't hit.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So clever at creating contact. Young looks to shoot it so often, which really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And you can see Young's confidence and leadership growing each season. He knows he belongs, and now it's about contending for championships. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Harden. Tries to the hoop. He's off on that one. Hunter with some nice defense. The Hawks leading. Young outside. Good D by Harden.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
The basket good off the assist from Durant. Harden's got 9.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
The pass to Capella. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Irving with the ball. And guarded by Capella. Knocks it loose. Young with the steal. Back to Collins. Over Irving. And there's Collins on the assist from Young.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Durant against Hunter. He kicks to Capella. Now, here's Hunter. No points in the game yet for him. Young, good.
And tonight is why Young is an all-star. He's got incredible scoring ability. Trey can shoulder the load on that end.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Outside Irving. To stop the run. And Capella sends it back.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Aldridge is checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Here is Harden. 9 points in the game so far. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Brooklyn making some changes. Paul Millsap is checked in for Durant. Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Mills in for James Harden. Reddish, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Young passes to Gallinari. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Young's got 17 now.
Well, Gallinari, a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Nets trail by 7. Mills looking it over. For the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he comes up with the deuce. 6 points for Clint Capella.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Brooklyn with the ball. Brown outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here is Young. He's got 17. Kicks to Capella. With the drive and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Millsap a screen on Young. Mills, and it's blocked. They recover it. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the drought, gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. The Hawks leading by 9. Young passes to Gallinari. Young a screen on Millsap. Back to Young. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
1:44 left in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. So for the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Aldridge. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Nets passing it around. Pass to Brown.
I see him.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
With a solid mid-range shot, Millsap's game does so much more for his team's spacing.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Williams sets a screen for Gallinari. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Herter. He's covered by Brown. The high post shot. Again, the Hawks score.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Harris outside. Got a piece of it. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Third is Gallinari. Fourth, Kyrie Irving.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
Now, here's Aldridge. Brown feeling it out a bit. And here's Mills from the arc.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Williams kicks to Reddish. Gallinari a screen on Harris. Here's Reddish. Banked in off the glass.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Williams. Poke loose. Williams with the steal. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Shoots over Mills. And the shot falls short this time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always got the green light.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates and sets the standard for the rest of the game and how I want the game to go.
Agreed, and for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. In a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta, Williams is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's John Collins. And it's Gallinari in at the small forward. Mills with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good tee by Williams to the right side. Collins in the post, defended by Durant, and it's sent back by KD.
Maybe the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's abilities as a basketball player, the defensive end.
In a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebounding.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Harden.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Okongwu. Young is subbed in for Williams. And both free throws good for James Harden. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to the Heat. And the basket by Harris.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
The Hawks leading by 6. Gallinari outside. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Durant the pass to Harden. And here's Mills from the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Here's Young. Good on the 7-footer. Young's got 22 points.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Now here's Harden. He's got 11. Durant feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Over Collins. KD can't get it to go.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Young is doubled. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Patty Mills. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Hunter finds Young. 6 on the shot clock. Capella sends a screen for Young. They get it back.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Irving against Young. Here's Harden on the wing. 11 points in the game. On the wing, Harris. Capella covering. Harris misses. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. It's a 10-point game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
And here's Young. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Shoots. Kicks it out to Collins. No good on the triple. Nets trail by 9. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Well, the point guard's responsibility in part in today's NBA, get their guys going. And Kyrie Irving doing just that.
Atlanta's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Young outside. 13 feet away. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And it's Durant missing. The Hawks leading by 9. Down low. Here's Capella. Rebounded by the Nets. KD's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Harden. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got 5 assists in the game. Atlanta's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Young passes to Collins. Dishes to Bogdanovich. Durant against Collins. And here's Young from the arc. Here's Capella. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Capella's got 14.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Tipped away and stolen by Hunter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Lobbed up there for Collins. Passes to Claxton. The 3 from Harden. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
The Hawks leading by 6. And here's Young. 24 points for him. Driving to the basket. Here's Capella. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Harden draws the double. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. In the corner, it's Hunter. Outside Collins. The pass to Capella. Young outside. Capella with a screen on Harden. 4 on the shot clock. And they recover it. Capella dishes to Hunter. Young outside. Young is double. Capella with it. Guarded now by Irving. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The shot will not fall. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And Capella over to help. KD's shot is off. The Hawks leading. To the paint. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Young from outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. KD passes to Claxton. Knocked loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. And it's good. 2 points. Bogdanovich has got 5.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now here's Irving. He has 5. Harden gets the bucket.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Here's Bogdanovich. 6-point game. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Here is Harden. After the basket by Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Harden surveying the D. The dish to Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. And a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Mills in for James Harden. And so it's Atlanta with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside Williams. Over to the wing. Launches it. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Nets trailed by 5. Outside Irving. Poked away. And stolen by Okongwu. Williams with a clean look. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
You've got to respect the range of Lou Williams. This guy is a threat to score from anywhere.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Nets. Brown outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Williams. Gallinari with a screen for Williams. And Gallinari kicks to Okongwu. Over Aldridge. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, this guy has a knack for converting in the N1 situations. Lou Williams, sweet Lou.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically, but he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night. So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
We've got 1:48 left here in the second. Now here's Williams. He's tightly guarded. Gallinari outside. He kicks it to Okongwu. The Hawks working the ball around. 6 to shoot. Gallinari with a screen for Reddish. Driving inside. The layup missed. Nets trailed by 9. Left side, Brown. Mills with it. Okongwu grabs the board. Kicks it to Williams. And he drives in, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Now, here is Irving. Elbow shot is on the way. Off the left rim and out. Mills with the steal. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Irving for 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Williams against Brown, and taken away by Brown. Pass to Mills. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so it's Atlanta up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get to the point.
Make them pick their poison, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. What a battle we're witnessing tonight at the point guard position.
Great fight we're seeing from both these guys. Each one trying to pull his team across the finish line. You know they love this kind of a challenge.
And taking a glance now at this game, right now it's a big-time lead for the Hawks.
Love how hard they're going at it on the offensive board, showing some real tenacity every time a shot goes up. They've carved out this lead because of their aggressive mindset. Don't expect that to change in the second half.
And that'll do it for our halftime show. Let's get you back out to the game.
Where's Crafty? Where's my mac and cheese?
Right there with you, brother. I need my kale salad, though.
Kale salad, mac and cheese. Veritable twins. I'm opting for the blue cheese lasagna.
Ooh, what is that?
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Irving, and it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Irving for three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Atlanta shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And he makes both free throws. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 14. Pass to Durant. Fires from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his fourth assist in this one. KD's gone an outstanding 3 of 4 from three-point territory. And the dunk by Capella.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Harden outside. Here's Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 9 points.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Atlanta leading by 11. Now Young. 24 points for him. Passes it to Collins. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Irving. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's Collins with the drive. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Collins setting the pick for Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Hits the three-point bomb. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Irving passes to Harden. Harden draws the double. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young in the corner. Lets the three fly. Another three for Atlanta.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Collins against Durant. Irving drives in. Out to Harris. Lets it go with a three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 14 points for Bojan Bogdanovic. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Harden against Hunter. Harden the pass to KD. Here's Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now you think about it, over time, Joe Harris has made himself a viable option as an NBA player. He's got such offensive versatility.
The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
2.
That's good from Harris. And so he makes both from the line. The Hawks leading by 14. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Capella. From past the arc. And Bogdanovic, the bucket on the assist from Capella. Bogdanovic has got 10 points in the quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Harden against Hunter. And stolen by Bogdanovic. And Irving comes to help. And here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And here's Harden. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Here's Irving. Unable to get that one. Good defensive work there by Young.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Collins, a screen on Griffin. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Harris. In the corner, Irving with it. There's the 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Irving's got 12 in the game.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
The Hawks leading by 17. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." And guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Now, here is Young. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Shoots over KD. 6 on the shot clock. Irving with the steal. Pass to Durant. Good work defensively by Capella. Atlanta's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Atlanta?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason. locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
The free throw drops for Durant.
Kevin Durant will go down as one of the most skilled shooters in the history of the game. This guy is a walking bucket, and he continues to terrorize defenses.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And Atlanta has possession. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Passes it to Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Clearly a foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Mills, he's checked in for the Nets. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Gallinari's checked in. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Now here's Mills. Steps back and fires. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 23 points.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
From deep, Gallinari. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Here's Durant, and Capella sends it back. Outside, Bogdanovich. Out to Gallinari. The tray. It's hauled in by Harris. Nets trail by 17. They set the pick. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. They get a hand on it. Young outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Hunter's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
And checking out the numbers for Young. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged 25 points per game last season. 9 assists and 4 rebounds. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
This is a man's game, and you've got to earn your minutes in this league. This guy, his time will come eventually.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for Harris. Atlanta also making some changes here. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Here's Reddish. That one drops for him. It's the Nets now. Here's Mills. Harden draws the double. Ball's knocked loose. Young with the steal. Over in the corner, Reddish. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Harden outside. He kicks to Mills. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mills has got 5. Here's Huerter. He's got 5. Gallinari outside. Back to Herter, and there's the pass to Capella. Capella sets a screen for Gallinari. Knocked away and out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for Capella. Last season, he played outstanding. First in rebounding, fourth in blocks, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Herter, covered by Mills. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here is Williams. He has 6. Here's Reddish. A three-pointer, no good. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Herter. He has 5. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Okongwu. Mills with the rebound. And it's Mills with the ball for Brooklyn. Back to Millsap. And here's Mills. He has 5. Pass to Millsap. Rebound by Williams. The Hawks leading by 22. Here's Herter. Poked away. Williams inside. Millsap on him. Aldridge with it. Okongwu covering. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. James Harden is second. In the third spot, Trae Young.
And really 2 terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
And he makes the first.
And what a tremendous career for LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, so many double-doubles. A rim protector, makes plays for others. Man, the list goes on.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Mills passes to Harden. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Nets trail by 21. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Atlanta's shooting well, 50% from the floor. Williams scanning the floor. Gallinari with a screen for Williams. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Brooklyn's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Mills dishes to Millsap. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Millsap's got 5.
In perfect timing, this run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Now, here is Gallinari. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big foul. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Mills, that's tipped.
Gallinari using his length right there. Nicely done on the block shot.
Kicks it out to Harden. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Harden's got 26.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Williams for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Atlanta, up by 16. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan had to say to his team.
Hey, what we got to do here is we got to execute offensively, set solid screens, and be patient if you get the switch. Okay, be patient if you get the switch.
Well, the message there, practicing patience out there, doesn't want them to be in a rush at all.
And why should they? Right now, it's all about making the right play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins is out there with Gallinari, and it's Hunter in at the 3 spot.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces them to get sloppy.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Collins.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And he can't hit the second.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Now here's Durant. Shot's good by Mills.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make since.
Irving against Young. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Collins, a screen on Griffin. And here's Gallinari outside.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Griffin's shot is off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Gallinari a screen. From downtown, Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 9 assists now tonight. Mills with it. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Irving. Driving the lane. Good defensive work there by Young. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Young's shot is good.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Mills. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
Now here's Griffin. Ball's knocked loose. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Bogdanovich. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Mills passes to Durant. Back to Mills. Irving against Young. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Here's Mills. Clock is at 3. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Mills has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Brooklyn. Outside Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Here he goes. Count the basket. Bogdanovich has got 16 points here in the second half.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The Nets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Durant. Cans the shot from the wing.
Now the mid-range is his comfort spot, the sweet spot for KD doing work.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. A floater. Young's shot is good. Young's got 35.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And Mills kicks to Irving. Griffin dishes to Irving. They get a hand on it. And for top high schoolers, Doris, who want to make a salary instead of going to college, there are now quite a few options.
There are, Kevin, and I love it because to me, this is a free market system. So whether you're going overseas, you have the Ignite franchise in the G League. And listen, there may be more options to come, and I think that's a great thing.
Here's Young, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Young drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's not going to go for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way. To the paint. Collins passes to Young. Over Irving. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Hits it from three-point range.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
Atlanta leading by 20. Young passes to Hunter. Drives to the hoop. Over Harris. And again, it's Atlanta. Now Mills. Passes it to Irving. Harris with it. Back to Irving. He dishes it to Harris. Mills in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Capella with a screen on Irving. Young passes to Capella. It's good. 18 points for Clint Capella.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Mills. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively. And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Now, here is Irving. There's the pass to KD. That three off the mark. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Bogdanovich goes in. Capella finds Bogdanovich. From deep, Collins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 assists in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
KD with the bucket.
And to me, that's all about focus from Kevin Durant because that defender was in his grill and he still gets a quality look.
Collins, a screen on Irving. Young against Durant. Young dishes to Capella. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And KD throws it down.
I'll tell you, Kevin Durant is hyped. He knows no one can stop him if the pass is perfect.
The Hawks leading by 23. It's Young on the wing, covered by Irving. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Shoots the three. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. KD, a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Harris. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
And here's Young. Pass to Capella. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Going inside. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Shots good by Durant.
Yeah, and I mean, smart, too. It's understanding, okay, shots coming off here. I'm going to get myself to the spot, and I'm going to get a couple of bonus opportunities for my team.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Dishes it to Young. Driving inside. No good that time. Some solid defense there from KD. Now, here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Over Bogdanovich. Mills can't hit.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Collins looking around. A three from Bogdanovich. Buries it from three-point range.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harden's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here.
One shot.
Okongwu's checked in for Collins. And it's Reddish in for Hunter. They throw good, Bogdanovich. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
And here is Okongwu. James Harden getting it to go from deep. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Harris. Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Mills in for James Harden. Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. Williams comes in for Young. Okongwu, the pass to Reddish. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 4 to shoot. And Bogdanovich kicks to Okongwu. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Nets trailed by 21. Millsap sets the pick for Brown. Millsap down low. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And that one's good. Millsap.
And the play succeeds because Millsap comes to the court hungry. He chases down boards and second chance opportunities. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hawks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Here's Williams, following the basket by Paul Millsap. Williams inside. Here's Reddish. Gallinari a screen. Second shot opportunity. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Durant. And it's Millsap with the ball for Brooklyn. Trailing by 17. Outside for KD. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And again, it's Paul Millsap with the three.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Outside Williams. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you very much, guys. Trey, what does a win like this mean in terms of where this team is heading?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.